138. Off and running in Derby 132.
There exists a great equalizer in the sport of kings. A sport where vast sums of money are spent every year by many of the world's wealthiest individuals to try and capture that lightning in a bottle. A racing champion.
And they turn for home in the Kentucky Derby. Barbaro comes roaring off the turn, opens up by 3.
That equalizer is the finish line, and it allows people from all walks of life, not just the famous and super rich, to live the dream of owning a top thoroughbred racehorse. The owners of Richland Hills have been fortunate enough to have lived that dream on several occasions and would like to invite you to join them in living it again and again in the future. Richland Hills is located on the most highly sought-after horse land in the world, just outside of Lexington, Kentucky in historic Woodford County. Richland Hills' 155 acres of gentle rolling hills are covered with lush Kentucky bluegrass, growing from soil rich in calcium and phosphorus for raising big, strong, healthy racehorses. To provide a testament to the quality of this land, one must look no further than to Richland Hills' neighbors. They include world-famous farms such as Three Chimneys, Lane's End, Adena Springs, and farms owned by the sheikhs of oil-rich Dubai. Not only is the land known for raising the best thoroughbreds in the world, but Richland Hills itself has been the birthplace of many horses that have gone on to prove themselves at North America's leading racetracks, like Churchill Downs, Belmont, Saratoga, Santa Anita, Keeneland, and Gulfstream Park. The list of Richland Hills raised or sired horses includes close to 100 stakes winners and earners of tens of millions of dollars in race purses. Richland Hills was the original home of Dynaformer, a perennial leading sire of over 70 stakes winners and the earners of over $75 million. In 2006, Dynaformer's brilliant career was capped off when his son Barbaro won the Kentucky Derby by the largest winning margin in the past 60 years.
Barbaro and Edgar Prado rolling on to win Kentucky Derby 132. He won it by 6 lengths over Bluegrass Cat.
Richland Hills also served as the proving ground for top sire Glitterman. While at Richland Hills, and prior to his retirement due to age in 2005, Glitterman's progeny earned over $30 million. Both Dynaformer and Glitterman started out with modest stud fees that eventually soared. Dynaformer now stands for a fee in excess of $100,000 per breeding fee and covers over 100 mares every year. Richland Hills has not only been home to leading stallions, but their broodmare band includes a number of well-bred stakes producers and runners. If you expect to become and remain a successful thoroughbred breeder, you must upgrade your broodmare band continually, and they have been doing just that for over 20 years. As has been the case in the past, any of the Richland Hills mares is capable of producing a racehorse of national prominence in any given year. Although the bulk of their foal crop is offered at public auction in places such as Keeneland and Saratoga each year, Richland Hills has been successful campaigning several racehorses of their own, including the likes of Richter Scale.
The Commonwealth Breeders' Cup will go to Richter Scale, who cruises on home from here to win it.
Richter Scale was a Grade 1 stakes winner of more than $1.1 million and was ranked as the best sprinter in the country at one time. He broke an 85-year-old track record at Laurel Park in Maryland before retiring to stud at Richland Hills.
Richter Scale's going to win the Frank J. de Francis Memorial Dash. Richter Scale a length and 3/4.
To further prove their commitment to the sport that they love, Richland Hills owners, Nathan and Shelley Fox, have just completed the construction of a state-of-the-art stallion complex and office, and the renovation of all of the other existing facilities on the farm. The new stallion complex has over 9,000 square feet under roof. It was designed by horsemen to provide the safest and most comfortable environment possible for its famous residents and the mares that visit them, while still maintaining the appearance of a traditional Kentucky stud barn that has been in place for decades. The new farm office building provides an equally comfortable environment for the Richland Hills staff. Constructed primarily from seasoned lumber taken from one of the farm's historic tobacco barns, the new office, like the stallion complex, maintains the look of an old Kentucky home, while providing every modern convenience. As another service to their clients, Richland Hills has included 2 luxury suites upstairs in their new office building. Their guests are able to access these suites via a private rear entrance and experience what it is like to live on a true Kentucky horse farm. Each private suite is lavishly furnished and provides many of the same amenities as some of the finest bed and breakfast in the country. Clients and their guests are offered complete access to the entire farm and are invited to join in just like a part of our farm family. Nathan and Shelley Fox moved their family to Kentucky from their native Texas over 20 years ago to start a farm and raise racehorses. Everything that is now Richland Hills, they earned through hard work and numerous successful endeavors in the thoroughbred business. The staff at Richland Hills consists of some of the finest horsemen and horsewomen in the country. This talented group of people provide day-to-day care for the mares, foals, and stallions while keeping the farm itself in tip-top shape. Most of the staff, led by farm manager Terry Nickel, has been at Richland Hills for a number of years. Terry is a second-generation horseman, having spent much of his childhood growing up on historic Spendthrift Farm, where he was surrounded by the top stallions in the world at one time. He even witnessed the birth of the legendary sire, Mr. Prospector. At Richland Hills, the horses' well-being and happiness always comes first. They stay on top of the latest development in equine nutrition and veterinary care in order to provide every young horse the tools necessary to fully live up to their potential as future racing stars. The Foxes and everyone at Richland Hills invite you to visit and to consider joining their list of longtime clients and friends. They will also be proud to give you a tour of their new facility, a home befitting the kings of the sport of kings.